Well, right. Wow. Welcome to Top Split Just. So, bumper turnout today.
The track temp's increasing. It's now 40 Celsius.
And I am the car number 22 of the 22 cars in split 1 of 4. So, whew. So yeah, about 80 over 80 cars, I think, would have been had to have been signed up for us to have 22 cars in the top split. The rest of the splits, I assume, would be between 20 and 22. So over 80 people signed up. I didn't see the number, just I was trying to do qualifying practice. Aloha, Smokey. How you doing? But yeah, car 22. Lowest seeded
Morning,
car.
evening.
What's up, guys?
So yeah, lots of people thinking, couple of hours to go before the Grand Prix. Why don't we slip in a quick Grand Prix tour? Ah, glad to hear you good. Yeah, I'm going all right. All right. Load my qualifying setup. Hope we do a decent qualifying. So a decent qualifying might just be getting out of the bottom 5 of this field.
All right, Adrian, we've got 2 laps to get the job done, mate. The track temperature's rising. It's now 40 Celsius.
Took care of the gear sync nice and early.
125.33. The leader has just done a 130.46. The leader has just done a 129.06. The leader's just done a 128.70, sixth place. That puts you 4.8 off the pace. Lap was at 133.52. Sector 2 is 1.6 off the pace.
Thought that felt just a touch slow. 30.1. Not bad, it's just not great. 29.9 would have got me higher. Ugh. Probably going to be a lot of 29.9s. Yeah, it wasn't bad. I think it was decent. It wasn't great. I'm not sure where the time was. But yeah. Yeah, so I started in the top 10. I'm already 13th. Just so tight. So Florian's blitzed the field. Oh no, not blitzed the field. Florian and Leopold are out in front. 697 and 713 respectively. And there's that about 3/10 gap back to Edward. 10th back to Tyler and Luke and Ronaldo and Sean, who are all in the around the between 0.18 and 0.29. No, actually, I'm thinking of just doing the hard soft one stop. I've tweaked the setup. I've taken some more fuel out because I crossed the line with a lot of fuel on Friday night. And yeah, so no cunning plan. Just try to drive a bit better. Try to take Connor's advice from the start. Watch the front locking into Luffield and Vale. Maybe do a little bit of lift and coast.
That's the end of the session. P15.
Wow, it is chonkers. Almost as tight as a real F1 qualifying. 2 seconds covered everyone who got a lap in. Pole is 28.69 and 8 and 20th is Dennis Feidler on 30.61. So yeah, 2 seconds the entire field. Although F1's a little closer than that, I think. Right, my setups, Silverstone. Right, check the tyre before we go to the grid. We're on hard.
Car number 22, 15th place.
Fan on, have drink, have the right tyre on. Live chat on. Got Max on a hard. Adam on a hard. Vladimir starting on a soft over there. And then we've got a medium, Philip on a medium, the neon in front of us. Another hard over there with Nick. And then Paul is in front of Philip. A hard. Got a Matt Morris on a medium, but way back behind.
Standing start now. Okay, Adrian, are you ready? Green, green, green. Car right. Still clear right. Car right. He's still there. On your right. He's still there. Still there. Hold your line. Incident in. You think it might be Daniel? Clear right. The start's okay. Let's get stuck in. Car right. Still there. Still there. Right side's clear. Car up, clear right.
Daniel's out early. Shame to see. He's had some poor luck this round.
Okay, Adrian, ignore that fucker in the mirror. Stick to your line. Nail those exits. The car ahead is Chan, car number 90. Re-license. There's an incident in club. It looks like Chan, left side, clear left.
Matt, that would have been a dive bomb.
I think Matt got braking point wrong there. Adam. Don't know if it was a dive bomb.
Car left. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left. Nice and tidy.
I think I'm going to lose a spot here, but that's okay because I'm not keeping up with Adam anyway.
Right side. He's still there. Clear right. Oh, Adrian, come on mate, defend your position. The leader has just done a 132.80.
Hey, Connor.
20th place.
I'm trying not to lock my tyres from the start. He says locking the tyres into turn 3.
To Baloch behind is now 0.5.
So we're car 22 in this 22 car field. There are lots of high I ratings around. We've already lost one car. We're just holding on by our fingernails to Chiho and Adam. We've just gone through on that.
Chan, car number 19, B license. Okay, Adrian, the pit window is now open. To pit for fuel by lap 47.
I'm running fuel a little closer than Friday night as well, since I finished with 7.5 extra kilos.
Is now 0.31.
Idiot.
Track limits, watch those lines. Let's see how wide you can make this thing.
Need to find my rhythm.
Car right. Clear right.
Haven't found my rhythm yet, I don't feel like.
21. This really isn't good enough. Come on, start concentrating.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Jim.
Okay, Adrian, the next car is Baloch. Car number 11. Their rating is 4.1.
How was that an off track?
Roundabout track limits.
Flippin' heck.
To Baloch. In front is now 0.7.
Yeah. Getting the feeling I should definitely have started on the medium here, actually.
There's an incident in Luffield. Looks like it's Chan.
I don't want any part of side-by-side through Agate Beckett's. Oh, good. Balash's driven these cars plenty of times before. So has Adam. Two pretty experienced campaigners in front. Lipton Heck.
P20.
Wonder if I can pay everyone a compliment and have them make a mistake.
The car in front of us is now McDonald, car number 20. That's your best in the session. There's an incident in Abbey. Looks like it's Luke.
Oh no, what's Luke doing behind us? That's no good.
The gap behind is now 0.46. Okay, Adrian, the next car is Morris, car number 15. C license, and their rating is 3.8. E19, that was a 135.12. That's your quickest lap in this session.
Very early for a scheduled stop. I think Luke will have a tale of woe when we chat to him after the race.
On your right. Right side's clear. That's disappointing, but shit happens. Keep pushing. E20, your last lap time was at 1:35.56.
Thought Balash was going to hang behind me there for a minute.
Car in front of us is Balash, car number 11, and their rating is 4.1. That lap time was 1:35.38. To Balash, ahead is now 0.6. Alright Adrian, the next car is on your right, clear right.
Come on, Matt. Sorry if you ever find the stream, Matt, but I don't think you've quite got the consistency for me to sit behind you.
Stenison is entering the pits. He's in P2. He should come out close in front of you. Car left. Clear left. Nice one, Adrian. Great move. Keep it up. Car in front is Valosh. Car number 11. And their rating is 4.1. Stenison is now on hards.
That was a bit iffy.
You think it might be Stenison, P19.
That was the sort of thing I was concerned about.
The gap to Morris behind is increasing. It's now 1.5.
To drive these cars anywhere near at this speed, you need to have quite a bit of concentration. And I think people underestimate
Okay, Adrian, the next
how
car
much
is Barnes,
sometimes
car number 30, and their rating is 3.9. Really Barnes in, the gap's now 1.6. Just done a 135, 1.1. That's good consistency, keep it up.
Yeah, a bit of a worry that Luke's back there for anyone to be their problem at this point in time. Forgot I was in attack mode there and I nearly lost it. Oops. Idiot, come on. One thing to have someone distract you from your rhythm, it's another thing to be an idiot yourself and just take yourself out of it.
Gap to Barnes ahead is increasing. It's now 2.3. The gap to 20th place behind is now 2.4 seconds.
So Luke's gone from medium to softs. So either after 7 laps on a medium, so either he's thinking he's got Perez, Hamilton, tyre whisperer, Golden Days level management, or he's looking at a 3-stop.
The gap to Barnes ahead is now
Either way, he's 2 seconds behind us now, so as much as I'd like to have a battle for the ages with my old friend Luke, he's averaging quite a bit faster than me. He's also 2 steps softer on compound.
Augusto is pitting from P5. He should come out a little way behind you.
So what we might do is, as soon as we get the opportunity, we let Luke through.
Alright, Adrian, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up.
Yeah, he is.
P18.
His last 5 is 1.5 or so seconds
Abby, it looks like Augusto.
faster than us, so he's on us now. Almost in our DRS, or just in our DRS.
The leader is pitting now. From position 3, expect him to come out a bit behind you. Edward, car number 6, is leading the race. Luke is getting closer, the gap's come down to 0.5. Quicker than you, entering Stowe. The leader is now on softs. There's an incident in Abbey. B17, you've just done a 135.35. On your right. Clear right. Luke, car number 8, their rating is 5.0. The gap to Luke in front is now 0.8. Okay, Adrian, going out on track limits, keep it between the lines. 18th, it's getting closer, the gap's now 0.9. They're faster than us into Stowe.
Ah, Ronaldo. Another person who's faster.
Next car is Barnes, car number 13, and their rating is 3.9.
Go Ronaldo, go.
Left side. Car left, clear left. Come on, keep pushing.
Go Shango.
It's congested down there into Cops.
Augusto, ahead is now 0.8. Okay, Adrian, the next car is Augusto, car number 4, and their rating is 5.8.
Oh, Max, hold it together.
Come on, try fucking harder. 17th place. There's an incident in the loop. It looks like Robert.
Guys, that's a bit nasty there.
Car right, clear right.
Fucking speeding in the pit lane now.
Rip, Philip.
Car ahead is McDonald, car number 20.
Who did that?
Car right, right side's clear. On your left. Caution clear left. Oh, fuck's sake, Adrian. Come on, mate, defend your position.
I don't think I was defending against Michelle there.
Car in front is Michelle, car number 14, and their rating is 3.9.
That was a silly thing to do, Adrian.
Gap to Barnes behind is now 1.6.
Michelle's probably driving a little upset
16th place.
after having an incident.
You okay if I unlock myself?
The gap in front is now 0.8. Morris is now on hards.
Thank you.
The next car is McDonald, car number 20. Sebastian is pitting from P7. He should be a little bit behind when he comes out.
How did I fall out of the DRS again? Ugh. Adrian, get with it.
P3 is now on mediums. There's a car leaving the pits. The gap to P17 behind is now 0.8. That was a 134.85 incident in Abbey. That's your quickest lap. driver in front of us is car number 10. Their rating is 4.2.
I think so, yeah. What's that, 16 laps from the end?
We've been warned about track limits.
17. Depending on whether I do it at the start or the end of 35.
There's an incident in Club. We think it might be Taylor. Okay, Adrian, hold your nerve. Just keep it smooth. No mistakes. B15. You're reeling 14th. The gap is now 0.6.
That was pushing things a little.
We've just had a warning for covering the track. Okay, Adrian, the next car is McDonald, car number 20.
On your inside, Bob.
Wasting a lot of time here. Get your elbows out and force the pass.
I'm not going to force the pass on someone who's trying to force the pass.
Don't be distracted. Defend your position.
Like NASCAR, don't push the pusher, don't pass the passer. Can anyone say aero wash?
Hope this is exciting for your stream, Adrian. Fellas, you can't weave like that. Make one move and stick with it, buddy.
Well, it's going to get extra exciting now. Sebastian's joined the party.
B14.
Oh, great. Thanks, fellas.
That was a lock-up.
Left side. Clear left. Bad luck, mate. front is Sebastian, car number 12, and their rating is 4.1. The next car is McDonald, car number 20. 15th place. The gap to V14 ahead is increasing. It's now 0.7. Gap to Barnes behind is now 0.7.
I think I need to start using my engine braking there. That's no good.
Alright Adrian, we're halfway through. Should be about 24 laps of fuel left.
We're good on fuel.
Ignore that fucker. Stick to your line. Nail those exits.
Try and Jim.
Car in front of us is Velosh, car number 11, and their rating is 4.1.
Try to push a tiny bit through there, and
The lap time was 1:34.94.
There's just
Sector
no
1
tyre
is
to
free,
do it
you are
with.
1.2 seconds off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace. Okay Adrian, you reel in Velosh. In, the gap is 0.9. Baloch, ahead is now 1.2. You've just done a 134.55. In, the gap is 0.8.
Uh-oh. Tyler's out.
To 13th place. Ahead is now 0.7. That lap time was 134.78.
Ah, damn it.
Had a cut warning. Keep it tidy, please, Adrian.
How was I more than a second away there?
To Baloch in front is now 0.7. Michelle is pitting from position 8. We think he'll come out just behind you. There's an incident in Abbey. Looks like it's Michelle. McDonald is now on softs.
Oh wow, I can see the tyre wear on Balash. Oh dearie me. Ballast must be in the last like 15% of the front left. Not sure if there was enough detail to come through on stream.
Stenison is pitting from position 5. We think he'll come out just in front of you. B30 is closing in. The gap is now 0.7.
Oh, Dennis would close in on me.
Rook is now on softs. The gap to the yellow ahead is now 0.6. Incident in Abbey. Looks like it's Rook. Alright, Adrian. There's a car exiting the pits. Heads up. The yellow. Balosh is now on softs.
Dennis isn't really my race, I don't think.
On your left. Clear left.
Kind of hoping Dennis would do that in time for me to grab DRS, but too savvy an operator for that sort of thing.
Okay,
Go,
Adrian, the
Michelle.
next car, right side.
Good man.
Clear right. Don't panic.
Ooh.
There's an incident in Abbey. It looks like Jan, the car in front of us, is now Michelle, car number 14. And their rating is 3.9.
Missed DRS. Bugger.
The lead car's pitting. Incident in Luffield. We think it might be Michelle, car left. Clear left.
Oh, Michelle. Already made me lose time.
Edward is now on softs. Car right. Still there, clear right.
Sorry, Luke, mate.
No, what happened?
Fastest lap for Stenison, 1:31 and 1:6.
I exceeded by 158.
There's an incident in Abbey. It looks like Regni.
Sorry, what?
I exceeded in the pit lane.
Run out of track limits, keep in between the lines. Car right.
The
Clear
rubber.
right. Come on, stick with the bastard.
lap 34, noted.
My first time ever.
Oh, on pit entry.
To Luke ahead is increasing. It's now 1.4. Okay, Adrian, the next car is Luke, car number 8, and their rating is 5.0.
I think it's time we boxed, isn't it?
Box in 580 metres. Metres, 50 metres, front left 29%, left rear 69. There's traffic behind, watch your mirrors, don't cross the white line, your tyres are cold, watch out. The next car is Morris, car number 15, C licence, and their rating is 3.8.
Alright, we just need to coax these tyres in. Get after Max and Dennis.
Okay, Adrian, you're reeling. Morris in. The gap is now 0.34.
Should have made it harder for Dennis to pass.
Car left. Still there. Clear left.
Max.
Keep digging. B18. Gap to 17th place. Ahead is now 0.5. Car right. Clear right. Good pass. Nice front. Okay, Adrian, the next car is Barnes, car number 30, and their rating is 3.9. The gap to Morris behind is increasing. It's now 1.5. B17. That lap was at 1:32.62. Good lap. What's your quickest so far? track temperature's falling. It's now 38 Celsius. You're reeling Barnes in. The gap's now 2.5 seconds. They're pretty slow into the loop.
Not a slowdown
Okay,
though.
Adrian, just cut the track.
Not a slowdown.
Reeling Barnes in. The gap is 1.8.
Off track.
The stewards have warned us for cutting the track. Keep it between the white lines. Car left. Clear left.
Did not expect.
P16.
Adam's going to be sick of. Oh, they're going to be sick of each other by the end of this race. I can see it.
Edward, car number 6, is now in the lead. The gap to Barnes behind is increasing. It's now 1.6.
Eduardo, Ronaldo, and Nick Burke up the front.
The car in front of us is Dennis, car number 18, and their rating is 3.6.
Yeah, Dennis is whole 7 seconds down the road. I was either held up a lot or just plain not fast enough on my hard stint. Some of it was held up, most of it was just not quite fast enough.
That's your fastest lap today. gap to P17 behind is increasing. It's now 4.1. Last lap was at 1:32.38. Okay, Adrian.
I think-
Dennis. The gap's now 5.2 seconds.
I think it had a
Slow through there.
better chance of working before. So, I assume for reasons of consistency, the pit lane speed was modified from 80 to 60 kilometers an hour at the start of iRacing Season 3. So I think last year you were seeing a lot more two stops because like say you're splitting up the race into one short stint and then two roughly 20 lap stints. A 20-second pit lane loss was one of those stints being a second faster average per lap, which could happen. You manage your tyres well.
That lap was at 1:33.02.
What is my downshifting into?
You're reeling P15. The gap is now 4.8.
Village there? The village? But yeah, now that it's a 60 kilometer an hour pit lane, that's 8 extra seconds you lose lap time per pit stop. Goes to 28 seconds pit lane loss rather than 20 seconds. Which is incredible to think that the pit lane's long enough that 20 kilometers an hour it takes 8 seconds to go down it, but that's what it is. So that 20 kilometers an hour difference.
Well, you got to stop moving on the braking. We don't want to hit.
The gap in front is now 4.8 seconds. The lap time was at 1:33.64.
So yeah. Like, it's not a bad thought to have, especially if you're up the front. And there's a few people that have tried it. Use the soft so that you're not slow on the first few laps, and then do your medium stint. Trouble is your first stint soft won't last as long as a second stint soft, so you'll need to run your medium slightly longer. So not only do you have the 28 seconds for the second pit stop, but you've also got, you know, several laps extra on an old medium.
P16.
But yeah, it's certainly things to put in the pot.
The gap to Dennis in front is now 4.6 seconds.
Come on, Adrian. Stop driving. Poorly. Catching Dennis. Oh shit. Whew. That was not great. Headset lost a little bit of tracking there.
The gap to Dennis. Ahead is increasing. It's now 4.2.
It's because I've done a couple of shitty laps, Jim. Do a couple of good ones, see where we are at. See, that was good. That was decent. That wasn't.
You've just done a 133.68. To Dennis. Ahead is now 4.0 seconds.
Hey, Tomo QX. Slightly custom. It's iRacing setup. I've changed it to medium downforce and added 5mm of gurney. Balanced out the gurney as well, and then added an extra 3 clicks of front wing. You ping me on the iRacing forums or the...
Alright Adrian, the next car is Veloce, car number 11, and their rating is 4.1.
or the iRacing Open Wheel Hub Discord or Stuffy's Discord. I can tell you those settings.
That was a 133.84.
Or even I could just send you the file, I suppose. But yeah, basically iRacing set.
You reel in Veloce. The gap is now 3.4 seconds. They're slower than us into turn 3.
So yeah, I always try to use the iRacing setups just as they are. The main thing I do is take some fuel out. Oh, I've also taken quite a bit of fuel out, because with the medium downforce you don't need as much fuel.
The gap to Veloce in front is now 3.1.
Yeah, they do. There are 1 or 2 setup shops that still build sets. I'm pretty sure Major's Garage still put out sets for the Tour, and not sure if they do the regular series as well, but definitely Tour. And VRS.
Good consistency. Keep them coming.
I don't know how much work they do on them
The gap ahead
each
is
season,
now
whether they're
2.9.
fairly similar to last year's or not, but if you don't have them already, it's an option. But at most circuits, the iRacing set will do you okay. The only trouble is the overall downforce of the iRacing set. It's a high downforce. And it's really a medium downforce circuit. Having said that, the good thing about this car and the way that iRacing and Mercedes set it up was rather than go into all the super detailed, you know, how you get proper balance with different wings and things like that, or wing angles or depths of wings. They're just like, right,
Sectors 2 and 3 are 0.7 off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace.
here's a high downforce aero pack, medium and low, and obviously you can add gurney to the rear and change the front wing angle, but overall you can drive a set on one downforce level and go, yeah, that's okay, and then just change the drop down to another and it'll still drive relatively okay.
Adrian, you're reeling well large.
Usually.
The gap's now 1.7.
Plenty of fun to be had in fixed races though. The good thing about just using the iRacing sets is that you only have to learn one setup each week.
You're reeling well large. In. The gap is 1.3 seconds. You've just done a 133.93. Sector 1 is 1.1 off the pace. Left side, clear left side. Clear left. Well done, Adrian. Good pass. Eyes front. P15, 2 laps left.
Don't like that there was car contact there, but maybe it was just netcode, but I didn't like the way it looked like I went one way and it was following.
Car ahead is Dennis, car number 18, and their rating is 3.6. gap to P16 behind is increasing. It's now 2.7 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't. It could just be netcode. I think we're in very different parts of the world, but the concerning thing is that Adam was complaining about the same person earlier. So yeah, I don't know. We'll have a look at the replay, because the replay will fix up the positions of all the cars. I just felt it was slightly late to defend. Oh wow, there's a white flag up there.
One more lap to go. That was 1:33.92.
Just when I was starting to have fun. Still got too much fuel. +1. Well, I told you that before the race. I'm pretty sure I said. I thought that was an off track
sorry,
there. I was
Michelle,
about to get upset. I said before the race, top 15 is the new.
I just tried to brake and it just locked up in rear tire. Sorry. I locked up as well. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's nice to hear.
But good fun with the GSI.
15th
No, it was
place.
fun.
There's the
I
finish.
tried
Good
to
drive.
save tires, but I pitted lap 21 and tires were dead.
Road to 4K. Begins again, you think you mean? Eduardo. Oh, Edward Apariare. Oh, okay. I thought it was
That's
Eduardo.
the end of the session.
P2 Ronaldo Augusto. P3 Nick Burke. Nick's just been back of the podium all weekend. Where did Luke get back up to 9th? Hey, thanks everyone. Thanks for the GG. Thanks for the well done. Appreciate it. Oh, that was a tough old race. All right, let's have a look back at some replays. Hey, Max. Congrats. Where did you end up? Oh, just a couple places back. Mate, you scared me. When I came past towards the end on the entrance to Maggots Beckett's. And then entry to Maggots when you pulled off to the left. I mean, it was fine. I'm not upset at the move. I just was not expecting it at all. When would that have been? Let's go to Chase. Oh, not Chopper. Not Blimp. Chase. So where is Max at this time? There. So let's go back. Go to me. Go. Head. The. Is that you down there, Max? Yes. This car. Adam. Flash. And now, yep. Okay, so me speed the lap. Einstein tire died and got in tires didn't die. Oh, look. So I realized here that I got a better run. So I just came out here so that I wasn't like gonna netcode you from behind. And then I was honestly just gonna follow you through. And then you just disappeared there and I'm like, oh crap, go right, go right. So you were fine, mate. It was just unexpected. Have a look at rear chase. Yeah, I think I got a better exit out of Luffield. Much faster through there. And then I just wanted DRS. DRS games. Yeah, I did at that point. But it was a pretty stacked field, mate. Pretty stacked field. I think you got away from me early on, but yeah, I felt like I was doing decent lap times on the softs. It's my best, a 30.1. All right, let's pop back to me and go back to the start. Have a look at the craziness. Like when you're looking at this chopper view, look, we got who's it, Max and Adam back here. I really should have gone to the right of Philip. I should have just driven into that giant gap. Because look, I had to slow down here because I didn't want to be right up the backside of thing, and then I just, because I wasn't going fast enough, I completely screwed up that corner. Lost the spot. Max has gone into the gap that I wanted to use and is car ahead. Now I'm back battling the cars that were behind Max. I'm lifting through that kink. And here comes Matt. How does Matt get past us? Oh, yeah. That was not great. Now it's getting crazy. That was Adam, good job, mate. Well handled. Obviously has seen that coming. Just got on the brakes a little more. And then unfortunately, I think was probably concentrating to the right. And then Chiho has not realized that Adam's not going to follow right behind the car that's just rejoining. Just got bumped off. We get the run, but Adam holds it. Yeah, there were a lot of strong drivers. I mean, you know, I'm 3K iRating and I was the last car. So what was the SOF? 4.2K. Flippin' heck. 4.2K. All right, let's have a look. Has Luke chatted? Ronaldo, what happened with that send? Ooh. Right, so let's have a look. Where's Luke at this time? Luke is currently P5. Got Tyler behind, then Ronaldo, and is chasing down Sean. So if we go to, this looks like the incident lap. That's the pit lap. Probably the previous lap. Bastian, Nick, Philip. That looks post send. Post send. Go. Is it Ronaldo? Oh, that's Tyler. Ronaldo. So we're on Ronaldo. Catching up. Oh, Tyler was right up the back of Luke there. Up these at the front here. Tyler's got the DRS, got around Luke. Oh, bit of a backup there. Who's that? Michelle tried to send it on Ronaldo. Everyone got through unscathed.
We did.
They're too wide behind.
What are you in for?
Don't want to get too distracted. Yeah, that there must have been some netcode difference. There definitely was a bit of netcode there with Vladimir. But that was opportunistic from Vladimir. All right, I'm just going to go. I just want to go onto Michelle and go back previous lap and see what happened here. Vladimir. Yeah. I understand why Michelle's maybe a bit annoyed. Sends through turn one are never nice, especially with netcode. Having said that, and this is what I said when Michael did this move on to me, look at where, like, we're well before the braking zone. Vladimir's moved out, well out. So assuming Michelle's looking in mirrors, you know that Sens may be on. So you can leave the gap, which Michelle has. And then Vladimir has gone as tight as possible. I think that's fair game.
We did.
What happened to Florian? All right. I mean, having said that, that still doesn't explain what happened to Luke. So Luke's... Has Luke just decided that he's slow on the mediums? And I was expecting like a lockup or a send that causes a contact or something. Else hanging around the gearbox. Standard DRS send. And I think Luke's just decided these mediums aren't working for me. Gone, yep. All right. What happened to Florian? Florian ended up 10th after qualifying on pole. And it looks like all pretty good laps until, 158. First stop. decent laps until, oh look, a dash. Doesn't seem to be anyone around. Good thing about VR is I can look around. So should be just putting in lap times. Looked a bit wide out of, maybe that was it. Maybe that's why there was a dash. Currently in P1. Both these laps were invalid. Probably going too wide out of Stowe there. Here's Edward in P2. Trying to look at where the time loss is. Oh crap. Meant to be on Florian. Oh. Check out. See if we can get a. Check out the color of that tire versus the color of the tire on the other side. That's a very dead tire. See, after the stop, they all go shiny. Should all go shiny. Oh. Yep, there we go. So let's have a look. That's tires changed. And we're waiting. I think that's a speeding in the pits.
I don't know what happened.
I think Florian was using the gear shift hack to try to go 60.5 kilometers an hour in the pits. Yeah, it's I mean, it's got to be that. Got to be. Oh well. So now dicing with Chan. And yeah, still third at this point. You've had that happen.
Pit speed limit. Pit lane speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour. Fox in 580 meters.
The thing is that, like,
100 meters.
some of
50
the
meters.
some of the GT3s, some of the GT3s really do have, like, they really do have, like, they're like kilometer an hour under or something. Their pit limiter is really not very accurate. Maybe it was accurate to real life. I'm not saying it's not accurate to real life, but you'll be doing 59 down the 60 kilometer an hour pit lane, and that's appreciable fractions of seconds that you can make up on that. So I know a lot of endurance people will use the pit limiter to get to the speed, and then immediately turn it off and hover at around the pit speed if you want to be sweaty about it. But I've never found in this car that it's always like practically right on, bang on. So yeah. Is there anyone? See how our friend Tyler went out. Oh, do a mistake. Yeah, I mean it's if Tyler's coming up behind Max. Yep. And Dennis. And I'm there. Coming up to after a pit cycle, I assume, and oh wow. That was a Bortoletto style snap. Tyler's decided. But yeah. Yeah, I mean look, I don't know what it like so when I was checking this, I think I calculated the pit lane is about 530, 540 meters line to line, probably closer to 530 meters line to line. That was just using some Google Maps rough clicking. But I worked it out as the 20 kilometer an hour difference was just validating that the 20-second drop from last year did become 28 seconds when we had the 20 kilometer an hour drop. So at 20 kilometers an hour, this pit lane, you're roughly 8 seconds. So if you're doing 1/20th of 8, so it's not much. I'm sure I could math that, but like half a second. Something like that. So I don't know. 0.4. There you go. 0.4 of a second. I mean, 0.4 of a second is 0.4 of a second for 1 kilometer an hour. But you're going to get penalty. You're going to get penalty. I mean, that's what you're risking. That is what you're risking. All right. Philip was around us. Philip got to the end. Oh, wow. Looks like it was just Daniel. And Daniel was right at the start. Daniel didn't get a great start. Steven, Nick alongside. Oh, 3 wide into turn 1. That's not what you want. Well handled, everyone. Oh, no. Oh. Just hard enough to... Oh. So leaving room for the car on the outside has just... gone tight enough to run the plank over the curb and then has skateboarded, gone around on cold tires. Now, unfortunately, you're a passenger. I bet it did, Nick. I bet it did. Where were you? I bet Vladimir was really scared. But yeah, I can see why. You never know where a car that's going to go. Nick coming on, do what? But fair play for getting a third, mate. You've done well here this weekend. Yeah, that could have really stayed on track. That could have absolutely stayed on track. Yeah, well, I got a top 5 on Thursday night in the fixed. I said top 10 is the new top 5 on Friday night, and I got 10th. I said top 15 was the new top 5 tonight, and I got 15th. So I think that's a decent weekend. I haven't had a lot of pace here. Just one of those circuits where I didn't have a lot of pace. Yeah, Smokey, thanks for tuning in. Always appreciate having your watch minutes. Thanks for coming in along, Connor, Nick, and Tomo as well earlier up. Hope if you run a race, you can work out a set. As I said, iRacing set changed to medium downforce worked for me. Probably just need to add that gurney and balance it out with the wing in front. 1.5 equals 5. 1.5 degrees front wing equals 5 mil gurney. Yeah, I've been having decent form. So back above the 3K. Now that my headset issues are sorted out, and it's not Long Beach. I had a terrible couple of weeks at Long Beach. Look at these cars going through, and there were 4 splits as well. So I'm really happy about that. Yeah, now I've got to go get ready for the Grand Prix, which is coming up very shortly. So enjoy the actual Grand Prix. It's probably be very different weather from this bright sunny event that we had here in iRacing, but hopefully real soon we can get the Grand Prix Tour series with realistic weather and have some challenges from the conditions as well. So yeah, I'll be next scheduled stream will be for the next round in 2 weeks. So not next weekend, not the weekend after that. And yeah, well, that's my next scheduled stream. But maybe I'll try and squeeze some extra racing in the way. Yeah, Spa's another circuit. Even bigger than Silverstone for bringing people out. Had some great races at Spa. 2 years ago, had some absolutely bonkers fun races against people. I can remember a couple of good sends into Lake Hume and Fania for passes. So maybe I should try to dig those out and do those as shorts between now and then. But yeah, see you there, Max. See you there, Nick. And yeah, chat to you all later.